And as she walks in, we're going to assess her gait, and so that she doesn't have any problems walking. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to assess her symmetry of her shoulders and her hips. I'm going to ask her to turn around. We're going to look at her spine and palpate, make sure there's nothing abnormal in these areas, all the way down to her sacrum. Ask her to bend over, let your arms dangle. This is one way to check for scoliosis. We'll check for the spine there. Okay, stand back up. We notice that she doesn't have skyphosis because she's got a natural curve in her spine there. Check the range of motion. We'll ask her to bend over at the hips, okay, and bend back. Okay, bend to the right and to the left. Very good. One other thing while she's standing here, I'll have her do a deep knee bend to assess her bending of her knees, make sure she doesn't have any problems there. And the other thing I'll do is I'll ask her to stand and close her eyes and give her a couple, 10, 15, 20 seconds to stand there and make sure she doesn't fall over. Okay, have a seat. Okay, to assess her head range of motion, we'll ask her to do a big circle with her head. Let's do a circle. There you go. All the way over. All right, not good enough. Look down. Look up. Okay, put your right ear on your right shoulder. Put your left ear on your left shoulder. Very good. Oh, let's see. Next thing we'll do is we'll assess her arms and her elbows, her wrist bones, fingers on both sides. I'm going to do this side since it's close. I would normally assess both sides as I do it. We'll assess her shoulder. We'll assess the clavicle area. Make sure there's nothing wrong there. Normally she wouldn't have her, she'd have a gown on actually. Okay, let's ask her to hang her arm there. And with this side, actually, I want you to take that arm and stick it straight out beside your body. Okay, and then bring it back down, straight down to your hip. There you go. All right. I want you to bend your elbow. All right, and straight back out. Okay, take your arm and reach back and touch your shoulder blade. All right, bring it forward. Scratch your neck. Okay, now then take your shoulder. I just want you to make a circle with your shoulder. Okay, take that arm and bring it across your body for me. All right, and then take it straight out like you're going to chop me in half. Very good. All right. Next is the hands as we palpate finger joints and make sure there's no atrophies, no pain as we palpate. What I want you to do is I want you to take and open your fingers, close them. Okay, don't let me open them. Okay, now open them up. Don't let me close them. Good job. All right, now I want you to take your fingers and I want you to bend them at the knuckles down. Okay, and then bring them back up. All right, do the same thing with your wrist. Down and up. Okay, and then out towards me, and then back in towards you and that wall. Send it that away. All right, very good. And then I could also kind of roll it around and see. Radial pulse. We'll check her radial pulse. In kiddos and babies especially, you may not feel the radial pulse, but in kiddos, even in older adults, if they've got an irregular heartbeat, I will assess the brachial pulse and the radial pulse at the same time, just to make sure that they're perfusing adequately. All right, the next thing we're going to do is ask Addison to lay down. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to get on this side. And what we're going to do is I assess the way that I'll assess her ankles or her heels and make sure that they're both equal, so that make sure her legs, one's not shorter than the other. Check her hips, feel her hip bones, all of her bones all the way down. Of course, she wouldn't have shorts on. I'd look at the hair on her legs, ask her why she's got bug bites. No, I'm going to assess varicose veins, anything like that. A Babinski test can be done. Can we see it here? I don't know if we can see. Just take usually I use a pin or something, and then stroke the heel of their foot. Of course, you're going to stroke just like this, and you're going to watch her feet. So hers is negative. To assess range of motion, Addison, what I want you to do is I want you to lift at your leg. I want you to bend your knee, okay? And I want you to pull it all the way up to you, okay? And then back out. We do the same with the other side. Okay, very good. What I want you to do is I want you to take this leg and move it out away from your body, okay? And then back in. All right, bend your knee for me. Bend this knee for me. All right, try to open your legs. Very good. Now bring them back in. Very good. Wiggle your ankle, okay? Move it back and forth. Very good. We'll inspect her ankle. We'll see if she's ticklish. Inspect her toes. This little piggy. Check her pedal pulse. Check the tibial. And then we'll also check her popliteal pulse. And like I said, a lot of times I'll chest here and here because in those patients that have peripheral vascular disease, sometimes their pedal pulse is kind of hard to find. And if you locate the popliteal pulse, you can find it better. Now then, what I want you to do is I want you to take your heel. I want you to take this heel, okay? I want you to put it here, just like that. And I want you to slide it down to your ankle and then back up. Okay, same thing with the other leg. That's one way to assess the neurological status and see if they've got any problems there. Okay, very good. All right, sit back up for me. Now then, we'll assess to make sure you're not loco in the head like I think you are. I want you to take, and I want you to touch your finger to your nose and then touch it to my finger as I move it. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay, next thing I want you to do is I want you to take your thumb and I want you to touch the tip of each finger. Okay, quick as you can. Okay, tap your legs fast you can. Very good. All right. I think that concludes this assessment. I welcome any feedback. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I didn't miss anything.